Hello, welcome to Carlos. So this is a portrait of our beam detailing. So here I'm going to put the links, then arrange this drawing and to make for it to look like a typical detail of a beam or beam detailing. So here who did reinforcement bars, which was 16 mm, and we did the lapping. Where I told you the lapping is 50 times the bar diameter for you to get this. So this is the lapping. We used 800, which is 50 times the bar size, which is 16. It gave us 800, and we are also to lap here to 800 and here to 800. So we did a we did quite work here. So we are going to put our links. We are going to put our links and we are going to cut our sections too. So we'll put links and cut our section. I've already showed you where we'll cut our section. So this is all we are going to follow today. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be treating more detailing and structural design, and for you to grow in this career you have to know most of these basic stuffs, and you have to grow. So this is how I want to start my channel, so where I can equip you guys with the knowledge that I have, and I know that you guys can flow with me, especially the ones that are starting school and maybe you're entering your year one and you don't know much about structural members and this thing. You can click my link, yeah, follow me on WhatsApp, so I'll show you more. So you can still refer me to your friends for them to get the knowledge of what I'm passing through you guys here. So I believe that as I do this and pass more knowledge, you guys get to understand me and improve in your studies. And one thing about this our work, this CAD drafters, our CAD engineers, they make quite some cash from it, because most companies needs them in especially drawing, and this is what you'll be doing based on if you're working under a structural or even an oil company or a servicing company or uh, pipeline and all those stuff. So how to make pipe supports, uh, pedestrians and all those stuff. So cellar slabs where the pipeline can pass through, like they use kind of cellar slabs. So I'll treat more of that here. So if you can follow me, or if you can follow me up on my channel, I'll show you more about that, and I know that you get to learn from me. So I also thank you for the guys following me up. I say I appreciate. So thank you very much, and I hope that you guys are learning. So I'm going to put my rebars, and for me to put my rebars, I'll come here. Not my rebars, links. Sorry, I'll put my links, and links is also a structural. Links is also a structural reinforcement. Is the kind of stocks large quantity of steels, reinforcing it together. So it's used along with the steel rebars to make reinforcement beams. You understand? Like a steel rod helps resist shear force, which acts perpendicular to the structure. So it's a good support. So although there are major differences between links and steel rods, but steel rods are provided in the beam to resist the shear force. You understand? Links or ties. So why links or ties are for columns. So these are the two differences. Like I would say a steel rod are mainly for beam. You understand, to resist the shear force like coming that is coming that comes on the beam, like the load on the beam. While links or ties, we call links or ties, they are provided in columns just to hold the main reinforcement vertically. So this is just the difference between steel rods and links. So when I come here, I'll come here and put my links. me just put these links here. I like leaving my own here. I like it to come up a bit up. It has its own thickness too, so I prefer mine coming a bit like 2. So basically I'll copy this. So I made a mistake here. So for the stirrups, to calculate the stirrups is like to calculate the one thing about links, one thing about stirrups, like between the stirrups, there's something called the spacing. The spacing is between between the stirrups aligning between each of themselves. Like that's the spacing of the stirrup. This is mainly gotten from the structural design. You understand? So some use 150, 175, 200 spacing. So this is just for way to strengthen. So I'll use okay, some use 300 too, you understand? Then the 300, 200, 250 for the beam stirrup. I'll use 300 here since it's a beam, it's a simple beam. So I'll use 300 for the spacing. So to calculate to know the numbers of to know the numbers of stirrups that will pass here, we are going to divide this the length of each of these divided by the spacing. So just like with the spacing between each stirrups is 300. This is what I mean. If I'm offsetting now, like the spacing between these stirrups is 300. This is what I mean, 300. This is just like a typical example, but most people don't draw this here because it kind of makes their work it can make their work untidy. So but this is what I mean, like the stirrup. I know you guys have seen something like this in the site, so this is also representing it here. So for us to do this, you won't just come and start doing this manually like this. You won't just come and start doing it manually like this. So for us to do it, we have to say the length from here to here, the length of each beam. So each beam partition. So we'll say this 5775 millimeter. So I'll come and say 5775 5775 divided by the spacing. The spacing we are saying we are using 300. So this 19.25. So actually let's just say 20, just to make it approximately 20. So it's better to be more than being less in the site. So this is one of the things that as a structural engineer you have to know in the site like this basic stuff that you have to know. So as this 19.25, so we'll just make it 20. So I can come here and just say from here to here. Okay, I'll use this. Okay, and just make the reinforcements dimension. Okay, so what we got was 20. So I can come here and say 20. We are using 10 diameter 10 for the links. So this is what we got with the spacing of 300. You have to specify this so it's center to center because it's acting on the center of the it's acting on the center. So this is center to center. So this what will go here. So we'll still repeat the same process here. So before then, let me just change my dimension. Let me just change the dimension and I'll say dim continue. Dim continue here and here. So I'll say this 2225 divided by 300. So let's say 8. So here is giving us 8. So I'll say 8 to 10 plus 300 up to center. So here and here is still the same, so we'll still use the 20. So 20 to 10 300 center to center. So this is how it looks like. So we have done our length. So we are going to cut this section here as we have done this length. I hope you understand what a length is for. So we are cutting this section. Most people cut theirs 2 times. They cut their own 2 times, like CP. They cut theirs 2 times. Most people, they will just come here and maybe cut it around here. Cut it around here and name this one B. So we don't need this anymore. So okay, let's just call this section. Let's call this A for now. So we are cutting our section. So let's say so we are coming here. We'll come here and just to know the width of this the width of this beam, this 230. So this is what we are going to use. When you look straight from this direction, you say that the width of the beam is 230, but the depth is 600. So we are going to take that 230. So alright, so let's go. So I'll come here and I'll normally choose my triangle. So just okay here. Okay, so let me say 230 okay, let me just take it again. Two 30 600. Alright, I was expecting that. Alright, move. Alright, so we've already cut this section. This for A. So this is what we have here. So we will now have to know what is here. You know, that time I told you we are using 3 numbers of 3y16 for top. So let's do for the top in the spacing of 300. So in the spacing, there are 3 numbers of 16 mm. So we are going to divide each spacing between these. First of all, we've already provided a concrete cover. So let's say this is a concrete cover. So so if this is a concrete cover, we have to specify the stirrup. So now this is the stirrup. How to get your stirrup? What we got here was our stirrup was to get the stirrup. Now what you have to do is to minus this concrete cover. So we have to offset this. Offset 20. You know, earlier on we said our concrete cover was 25, so we offset it in 25. So approximately this is our stirrup. This is our stirrup, and so we will now start locating our beam reinforcement in here. So I will use circle as radius. So I'll just make a little circle. So it doesn't have to like follow the rules. So let's just make a little circle. So let's just say let's just say 16. Let me use 16 since we are using 16 mm. So let me use 16. So this is what we have here. You can hatch it if you want, but most people don't hatch theirs. So let's just select the objects. So this is the object. So right click, enter, and type of hatch. Okay, let's just say okay. Alright, so this is the hatch. We've already hatched this. I can come here and change the color if I want. Let me use, but let me just change these layers to level mark. So this is so okay. And this is what we have when we slash the reinforcement, the 16 mm. So this is what you see inside. So let's just move this, or let's just copy. CP, copy. So let's just copy this here. So we've done this, copy this here too. This is what we have. Now this is the midpoint, copy this here too. So we've done for the top. So this for the top reinforcement. So we can still do for the bottom. So let's just say CP. So this for the bottom. So this is what we have. Then I can come here and make our, when this has a radius, so all this has a radius, so we have to specify our radius, and how we can. So to specify our radius, we can say F, fillet, enter arrow for radius. Okay, so radius 16. You can come and type 16, and you can come here and radius of 16. Oops. Radius of 16, and same here too. I'll comment and say fillet. So for our rebar, I'll change this to let's change it to rebar. So this is what we have. So for the concrete, we can use this as column. So this is how it is. So if you are still doing for B, this B section is maybe if you use more reinforcement, but that depends on the structural analysis. If you are being provided with maybe here it changes to double reinforcement, top and bottom. Like we have in the top, we have the first layer as 3, then the second layer as 2. Maybe there is 2 more reinforcement here to wrap this side. So when you come here, you can specify it here. Maybe you can bring this down here and say CP. So you can bring it down here and say 2, like to specify that you have a double top reinforcement here. The number of 3 top wasn't sufficient for you, so you have to provide another reinforcement here. So this is where but this depends on the structural analysis result. So we'll still get there, but for now let's just stick to this section A. So for now we don't need this section B, don't need this. So but there will be a time I'll come and I'll show you guys where it is necessary for it to happen. So for now, this is what we have here. So we will still show this slab. We can ignore this slab, so I can come here and maybe do my line. I can come here and do my line from here to here. I can do my line, then maybe move it here, then offset the line. Since our height of slab is 150, offset it here 150, then trim this off. So this is what we have. So we have shown our slab here. So this means that it has to be continuous. Let's just say this means that it has to be continuous. Let's say align. It has to be continuous. Don't mind my drawing. So it's just like a continuous. So let me just move it here. Let's copy it here too. So I can come here and say section A. I can drop it down here, section A. So for now, this is what we have here. So so since we are cutting from this section, I'm gonna copy this here, CP. Since we took it from so since we took it from here, I can copy this here, CP, and move it down here. First of all, let me explode this, explode. So this is what we have here. So we have successfully detailed our section. We have successfully cut the section of this A and showed what's inside this inside the beam. So using the reinforcement and to know the number of ties, the numbers of bars that is here, which is 3 top and 3 bottom. So that's what we used. So I would say we have successfully cut our section, and nothing much for you to know, since you have already known the basic stuff of how to cut a section on of a beam and how to detail a beam from a slab. You can easily detail a beam. So this what I can offer for now. So I hope you guys learned more, and with time I will still show you guys. With time I will still show you guys more on now next class I will teach about the column detailing and reinforcement. So I believe you guys have learned so far. So when we teach the column, you understand about the links of a column, how it runs. So then I guess you guys know how to dimension a drawing. So you have to specify it more. Specify your drawing. It becomes much easier and understanding when you specify your drawing. So for now, this is what we have, and God bless you for listening to this my tutorial. I'll be making more videos on structural detailing, and with time we can enter. I use Protal structure for my I use Protal structure to design structural designs and analysis. So I'll teach you guys more on foundations, different types of foundation, flats, flat slab, reef slab, all those stuffs. I'll teach you guys dropping beam. That's like how to manipulate and get your drawing correct, how to avoid errors, what happens when your the members of your structure fails, or how to bypass it, what makes you a structural engineer. So with time I'll be teaching this. I hope you guys learn more from this our study. So I'll be moving down to the next, which is the column detailing section and how the reinforcement is, then what is beneath the footing, how the footing runs. So this really helps you inside. This really helps you. So you will learn more from me on that. So with time, I'll be teaching you guys that. So I know that you guys learned more from this because I had to be slow so that you guys can understand this tutor. So thank you very much. So I'll see you guys next when I upload another video. God bless.